Hey, how's it going, and welcome to episode 3 of the FIFA 20 Simulation Career Mode, where we're going to kick off this episode with the Man United game, and we got a 1-1 draw, which is actually pretty decent. Man United is always good on career mode if they're not in real life. I don't know what I'm going to do this episode too much. This is obviously the start of the season, just before I think I'll end it at the Champions League stage. We have Liverpool next, which isn't going to be an easy game at all. We're probably going to get smashed. I'm thinking about getting in that left back and putting Azpilicueta at centre back. I think that's going to be the aim of the game, and I think Alphonso Davies will be the person I look at. Just because I don't think my defence is that strong. Obviously we have Tomori, who's going to be doing great work in the coming seasons, but Rudiger and Azpilicueta's ratings are just going to keep plummeting, so I would rather get a long-term replacement in the team kind of right now, so he's already going up ratings, because I think, yeah, Fernandinho's, obviously he's got a high rating, but again, he's going to be a player that's just going to plummet and plummet, going down. So yeah, Davies is 77 rated, James is 76 right now, so they're both going to start at pretty much identical paces, and they have yeah, I've paid the release clause, and I think for him 21 million is a steal. I think obviously next season his price is almost going to double, so yeah, so I'm going to try and get him for as much, and his wage is really low too, which is actually fantastic. The lower I can get the wages in is perfect. Yeah, long-term contract is what we want from him. Yeah, there you go. That's actually a really easy, simple buy, and I'm actually really happy with that purchase. Now we have Havertz in the last episode, sorry, and now we have our new left back in Alphonso Davies, the Canadian. So you know what, I'm pretty happy with that. Emerson is probably going to go in January. Obviously we couldn't ship him before then. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think now the focus on this episode is probably going to be the games and just going into the youth setup, getting as many youth prospects as I can, trying to find the gems and just getting them done, I guess. There's not many big transfers happening in the world. Parejo to Liverpool is a pretty decent one for them. Who was that? Someone sold then. Okay. The loan offer, I don't really care about that. Giroud is gone, which is good. Insigne left Napoli, I saw. So yeah, in this series my goal is pretty much to get the best youth I can in and build this Chelsea team. What I say is like the 2-season project, meaning in 2 seasons time them to be the best they can possibly be. Now that's not a bad one, although I have an injury now to Kovacic. 5-4 on penalties is actually much better than I thought we would get, which probably means 2 seasons, maybe next season. Obviously this series I could just get loads of free signings. You know, I could get Messi after next season, I could get Matuidi this season, I could literally bolster my defence with Chiellini, I could easily get in so many great players. Di Maria, you know, there's so many that I can get in at the end of the season, but I'm not going to do that just because it's too easy and next season will be easy. I want this to be hard and I want it to be a real grind, you know. The money I'm spending is on people like Jonathan Davis, is on like Sancho, is on Havertz, these youth prospects which aren't anywhere near free. So Kovacic is injured for a bit, so the injuries continue for us. For now Loftus-Cheek will play there, although it does really make my team a lot weaker like that. For now this formation doesn't really help Loftus-Cheek because I need a CDM or a cam, and he's neither. He's a left mid or a centre mid. Not really much else going on. Leicester, this could be a hard game as well. Probably another draw. Oh no, we actually get the win and Batshuayi gets the goal, which is good. I I think that's the first win of the season for us. We're sitting 7th on 4 points. It's not the end of the world. I think the start of the season will be a bit hard because I know we have a lot of hard fixtures. If I remember rightly, January was hard for Chelsea in real life. This guy's coming along nicely, which is good. Obviously, he's on track still for the mid-60s before he's old enough to sign. Let's get a goalkeeper in for sure. This guy I may have to get rid of because I won't be needing him. But the goalkeeper's always good because we have Willie Caballero. I can never say his name. But obviously, I think he retires at the end of this season, or at least the end of next season. I'm going to accept that. Hopefully that goes through for Emerson, as I don't want him kept for this transfer window at all. So yeah, the goalkeeper's 57 rating, which is pretty decent. Obviously I'm getting rid of Cummings if I can. If not, I might just release him and Wakely, because they're just eating up the wage and doing literally nothing for me. Another transfer back to see the actual offers I'm getting in are pretty decent, but right now I probably want to keep him until at least the end of the season, so I have him and Abraham to swap in and out of the team. Abraham's not really scoring and Batshuayi is, so that's obviously helped due to the fact that he got an injury right in pre-season. James is happy. Well, that's good. Okay. The text system, I don't really like the fact that you can chat with your players. It's just it just is another way for them just to spam. I want to be in this game, really. And it's the same messages over and over again, which gets repetitive. So Abraham's almost back, and obviously Kovacic is back. I'm going to put him in, Gilmore out for now. Yeah, I'm still happy with the team overall right now. See, I'd love Abraham to be my starting striker, really. But I'm not going to risk it while he still has the band-aid on, because obviously he could get a much harder injury. Norwich, this should be a win, and I say should be. Liverpool only won 1-0 to them, so who knows. No, okay, we win 5-0, and that's a pretty big performance from Batshuayi now, actually, and he's our top goal scorer I think now, which is pretty decent. I think Havertz, as you saw there, I think he's going to be a big player for us this season. Sancho is not really scoring as much, and I think Havertz just will score more. So he's going to be definitely someone we need to keep for the pre-season project I have going. This guy's still going up good. Any new? No, there's still no major transfers going through. Which is a bit dull. We have Bolton now. This should be a pretty easy win. Once again, I'm going to let the bids come in for Batshuayi. I'm just not going to accept them, because you can kind of destroy it if you block the offers and then unblock them and put them on transfer list. You just won't get any come through. I don't want that to happen at all. There's enough bugs in this game as it is. So yeah, I think next season I will look for another cam, and if that is Ziyech, then I'll get him. Ziyech, Havertz and Sancho in midfield is an unreal attack, really unreal attack. So I would love that to have them. But yeah, easy win. To be fair, surprised it was only 3-1. Van Inkel, I probably will put him in some games. See, I like Marco Van Inkel in real life, but he will never get into this team, unfortunately. So yeah, Van Inkel played okay. He played alright. Pulisic will start to moan, I know that for sure, because I'm not playing him. I think, again, the injuries are starting to mount. Yeah, that's a joke, because his name's Mount, but okay. This episode is going to be a lot of just games, I think, because I need to really get into the games, as the first 2 episodes were pre-season, and kind of getting into the opening stages of scouting and getting my transfers in. So we're probably going to have, I think, pretty much just Premier League and some cup games. The Champions League, I say, will be where I probably end this episode. A lot of players going on international duty, which is good to see. Sheffield United, which in game will be easy, I think, to win against. Obviously in real life they're dominating. I'm going to try... no, I don't think I'll put Abraham into the team right now. I don't want him to get injured again. Obviously he's a major player for us right now, even though he's not really scoring. Okay, let's get into this one against Sheffield United. As I say, this should be a win. Okay, wasn't comfortable, but Havertz with another 2 goals, like I said. And now it's transfer deadline day, which is good. It's good for us. Titi leaves Barcelona. I think he always does that on this career mode. I think that's the one thing they need to change about the career mode. And obviously they don't make any changes to career mode every year now, but the transfers are almost identical every year, which is kinda boring. It's always, you know, back in the day it used to always be Laporte to Man City, and now that actually happened in real life. Sancho always leaves, and, you know, so on and so forth. I don't want to sell Hudson-Odoi, I want to loan him out if anything. And again, like what I said before about Batshuayi, he's getting a lot of offers in, which is good, because when we want to sell him, he'll be there. Hopefully we can get him to at least like an 82 rating. We could probably pop like a 35 mil for him at that stage, which would be really good. I don't really remember how much how much Chelsea paid Marseille for Batshuayi. It was probably around the 35 mark, maybe even higher actually. I really don't remember now. The time goes quick. Okay, we have a loan offer for Zuma, which I will accept, but I don't know if it will go through in time. Cummings still not selling, the same as Wakely, as we know, that bug that just doesn't let them leave. And I think in January I might have to release them. Obviously you can only release 2 players per season, which I really hate about this game. It just makes no sense. Like, say if a team gets relegated and you can't, like, keep them, you should be able to release as many players you want. Let's have a look. Any big transfers going on in Premier League which I've missed? Free transfers, anything like that? Doesn't really seem to be any. West Ham have actually... I think West Ham might be a pretty good team this year in this career mode. We get some good results. Arsenal getting some players in. Aston Villa spending some. Brighton spending some as well, but they lost Dunk, which is probably their best player. Burnley lose a lot of players, and then obviously us. We spent quite a lot actually, almost double. It's quite mad. Wakely again, like I said. He's not going to sell at all. But getting into these games thick and fast. There's no... Oh, Forlan went to Brighton. That's a pretty big move for Brighton, to be fair. He's a really good player this year. Is there any signings I want to make before the end of this window? Now, Chiellini would be a cool bet, but he would be a waste of money as he's a free transfer going into the end of the season. Ziyech isn't going to be able. Dennis Mann, Belutza, Sam Fati doesn't really fit in, Hangeland doesn't fit in, so no. For now, what I want isn't that at the moment. Now what was that? Okay, a few things coming in, some interests, some approaches. Nothing too major, although where is he? There he is. Lyon want him, so do we go in? I think we do. Now, can I get him for reasonable money? Because he's not really going to be starting many games, which I don't really want to waste players. I don't really have... I don't want to get rid of Hudson-Odoi for him. Let's be honest. Barkley, Yeah, Barkley or Van Hinkle maybe. Let's try it out. No, they never want to ever get rid of midfielders. It's always annoying. Fullbacks, yeah, I don't really have. I really want to get rid of Aspie. Strikers, again, like, and again, wingers I don't have, so maybe we just offer some money for him. What are we thinking? 13 mil? 16, it's not too bad. Okay. Now if we get Dennis, man, like I said, he's going to be that Pulisic, that Hudson-Odoi kind of player. He's not really going to start, so let's just do that. Actually, I just realised something. We're in the final hours of the transfer window, so we may not even be able to get him, which maybe is a blessing because it's possible right now. I put Hudson-Odoi on the transfer loan list because, like I said, I'm not going to be using wingers. It's just going to be wasted. We have Pulisic as it is. So yeah, I think I'll go for Dennis, man, but maybe at the end of the year, just because he's not going to get into the team, is he? And his transfer is almost certainly going to be not done here. Yeah, Hudson-Odoi, and yeah, as you see, in pass because the transfer window ended. Even though that's not how it works in real life, I would still be able to sign him, but he would only start January. But it's not too bad. Okay, now let's get this guy leveled back up again. It's coming along nicely, although it's getting a bit slow. I may have to get some of those training things that make it go better for him, because unless, you know, when he's 16, if he's not mid to late 60s in rating, then he's going to be pretty much worthless for me. He's not going to make it into team, so well, he's not going to make it into the team anyway, but for cup competitions maybe, and like on the bench places every now and then would still be good. Let's go along. Ooh, international job offer for Scotland. Now Griffiths is there. You know what, I'm going to accept this. I don't know why, that was very spontaneous. It was the first offer that came in. But just because that young Griffiths is there, I want to kind of get to know him. This guy might be pretty good. 73 potential to 94. As good as it comes, really. Put this guy 2 just in case. You never know. You never know until... the only thing I love about this game is the background. You see the Premier League... I was going to say the beautiful background, but right now it's actually bugged. Let's go into here and out again. Oh, there you go, it's fixed. That was a weird bug. Let's keep... Okay, and now I found the bug again. This is not what's supposed to happen with the game, and should be fixed. I think... I'm almost certain right now. I'm going to save this and back out because I think I know what has happened. I accepted the job offer from Scotland, and there's a Scottish game about is on the day that I've signed the offer. So the game is like stuck in a limbo between the Premier League and the international friendly or whatever it is, and I bet you that's what it is. When it loads, we'll find out. Yeah, see, there's an international friendly coming in 3 days. See, it's like I've seen this bug like a few years back. Oh wow, okay. The Scottish team has a lot of high-rated midfielders, but terrible attackers. He could play right wing back, so I might just put him at right back, just to get the ratings up. Players out of position in career mode, even though they're higher rating, play so much better. It's not a bad team. The defense is so awful. Defense and attack, so bad. Really bad actually. And goalkeeper. Yeah, this is not going to be a fun time. Obviously I don't have Griffiths right now. Would he even start for me over Fraser? I might put Fraser up front, even though he's self-position. It's not a bad team. I think this could beat the lower teams, your Bolivias, your Venezuelas, and all that. Kiani. I'll keep that now. Yeah. I don't know who's missing from here, who I can pick at the next like selection. But it's not a bad team. It's not a bad team at all. Actually, I think I could probably get them to the World Cup and stuff. They're sat second right now, with only Netherlands above them, who we're about to face. And let's be honest, about to get destroyed by, because Netherlands on career mode have always been good, even if they haven't had the best of teams. We've actually got not a bad qualification group at all. This guy goes up another one, which is good. Well, he actually goes up 2, actually. That's actually fantastic. 50 rated now. He started off at 42, I think, so yeah. He's up 8 already, which is really, really, really good for him. Okay, there's European qualifications. Oh yeah, of course it is. A draw would be honestly incredible. Oh, it actually happened. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with that. That will keep us probably second. Let's have a look here. I hate having 3 goalkeepers. Let's just get rid of him straight away. Don't need all the same attackers. Garfa. Let's get Armstrong just for another winger. Anyone else? Richie. We already have Robertson, don't we? And then we have Turney too. Anyone here that's like a gem? Not really. Naismith, the old heartbreaker of Chelsea fans who always scored against us. I might just go MacArthur, to be honest. It's not. Yeah, Brown. No one that really tickles my pickle to go in my team here to replace Johnson. Might just put Griffiths in for him, to be fair. He's 1 rating below him and so much better. So yeah, let's just do that. Griffiths in the team. We have Wolves next. So we only played one of the qualification. Yeah, so we were in between the qualification games, which messed us up with that bug. So let's start Abraham again. I'm gonna put the new keeper on the. Yeah, the new keeper will be on the team. Maybe I do just keep Borger off. Gilmore. Yeah. Till Mount's out, I think we'll use Barkley there. It's so lucky that Barkley and Mount are pretty much the same player, like same stats and everything, which is good. It's just obviously Mount's a younger version of him. Wolves, this could be a hard game here. Oh, a 2-1 win, and again Havertz with 2 goals. He's really starting to do a lot for us here. And well, it seems the Champions League has started. All this is copyright music, which is beautiful from EA to do. With a great cinematic of the Champions League. I think Valencia, is it? Yeah, we have Valencia first in the Champions League, which is not going to be an easy game at all, because Valencia is a really strong team on career mode. Even though I think they finished 3rd in the group stage. Lille, I think, finished bottom. But it's a super hard group for career mode, because all 4 of these teams are pretty much at the same level, I'd say. Have a few great players. We'll sort this out Batshuayi, and then I think that the team is ready for tomorrow's episode, which is going to be the start of our Champions League journey, and hopefully we can make it through to the knockout stages.